everyone, I hope you're doing really well. I had a couple of requests for tutorials and reviews of different items. I'm going to try to kind of hit them and get them accomplished this week. One though was someone asked me how I clean my brushes. I think I've talked about this before, but I figure I'll tell you again. I keep sort of a stack of rags here that are, old washcloths that I don't care if they get destroyed, basically. Here's one, and I keep this on my lap while I do my makeup, and when I'm finished I just kind of fold it up like so and take either this alcohol with this, this is actually the cap from an event bottle from when my son was denying the bottle, and this is MAC brush cleaner, and I will show you what I do. Typically I use a lot of synthetic brushes, so I like alcohol, 91% for the synthetics. And I'll take, this is the Real Techniques brush, and I just put it in there, try not to get the alcohol into the ferrule, and I wipe it off on this rag. Oops, sorry. Oh goodness. Okay, so that one's clean, I set it here. Here's another. This one has concealer on it, and it's synthetic. And you can see the concealer just kind of comes right off of that, which is fantastic. And then I just wipe it on the rag again. And I'm happy to show you this because I think this has been a lot cheaper alternative and a lot easier to do than, using baby shampoo or the like. This one is not synthetic, and I don't care. I'm just going to do it anyway. This is a CVS brush. Very El Cheapo and wonderful. And let's see, and this is my Sephora face brush that I use every day and love. It's the 55 airbrush. I think everyone needs this brush in her or his life. Okay, and then lastly I used my hourglass brush today, just a little bit for some highlighter. So that's all I did, and I'll show you what the rag ends up looking like if you're curious. I'm not very good at camera antics. So, then also, I use this Smashbox, what is this brush? Shadow brush for my shadows today, and I used it to blend and stuff. I was really lazy today about brushes. I didn't use tons of different stuff, and I'll tell you what I used in a second. And that's what I do. I just put it on there and then wipe it off. That's the MAC brush cleaner. I like it for natural hair brushes. Okay, so the rag ends up looking like that, and I throw it through the wash, and it's fine. I mean, I don't care if it gets stained, so I don't need paper towels or whatever, but I do keep a box of baby wipes next to me, and sometimes I'll use them depending on what I'm doing. Anyway, so that's brush cleaning. Hope that was helpful. Someone requested that the other day, and yeah, I think it's the easiest way to do it. It's cheap, easy, it kills germs, so yeah, good things. Alright, so I wanted to do a review today on the Sinner palette from Kat Von D. This is from Sephora. I picked this up recently. I have a very favorite smoky eye palette, and I'll pull it out and show you. And I believe it's been at least somewhat discontinued, and I don't want to buy it if it's been discontinued because it could have been sitting around for a long time, and I don't want something icky for my kit. But this is probably my all-time favorite smoky eye palette. So this is from Burberry. It's called Smoky Gray, and I really love this, and I'm really ticked that they discontinued their quads because I have another one also. I use this one a lot less, but I do like it, called Dark Spice, and they're really fantastic. The shadow quality is amazing, but I don't want to buy the singles. They're really expensive. So I picked this up. This is cost about what one of the Burberry singles cost. I want to say it was $36. And look at all the shadows you get. These are super pigmented. This is, again, available at Sephora. Has some purples. I didn't use them. I used these because, again, I'm trying to kind of replicate what I do with the Burberry palette. So let me zoom in, and I used the liner on the upper lash line. In my waterline I used a green, and yes, that's a lovely fleck of mascara or something right there. It's nice what you see when you zoom in. Goodness. Okay, so basically that's what I did today. I used the matte black. There's only one matte in this palette, which is kind of irritating, but in the crease. And then I use this on the lid, this in the inner corner and underneath my inner corner on the lash line, and then this in the outer V. So that's what I came up with, and I really like it. I think it's really easy to use. These blend really well, but it's a little bit maybe more shimmery than I would like. So I'm still going to kind of go back and play with some more mature shimmer shadows. This is really good though, and I think I'm going to put this in my kit because it can make a heck of a smoky eye, especially on a younger person. Now, I think it looks okay. Let me know what you think. But for some reason, these are a little bit more mature. And I'll swatch them. There's shimmer to them, but there's a couple of mattes here too. And you know, it's funny, as much as I love this, it doesn't swatch that well. There it is. I'm just going to wipe my fingers here, and then I'm going to swatch the others underneath. So I'll kind of swatch what I try to replicate, and we'll see how the pigmentation is. I think you're going to find this interesting. So the Kat Von D seems to be a lot more pigmented. I really like this palette. I feel like it was easy to use, and that's important. Also, before I forget, I have two other things I wanted to mention. On my lips, I'm wearing this Dolce & Gabbana lipstick in the color True Monica, and it's a nice nude. I really, really love this lipstick. I think, dare I say it, I think I prefer it over the Tom Ford Vanilla Suede. It's pretty similar. It's a little bit darker and a little more wearable, but I really am enjoying it. I'm glad I picked it up. And the other thing I wanted to mention today was, I don't do a lot of downer products, but I'm really not pleased with this. This is something I was really excited to find. I looked in 3 stores. I looked in Walgreens. I looked in CVS, and then I ended up finding it at Wegmans, which is my grocery store. And it's a L'Oreal nail polish called No Matter What. No Matter What, and it's a red matte, and I don't own any mattes. I thought about getting a matte top coat, but I decided I just wanted to get one and just try it and see what I thought of it. Thought it would be kind of fun for fall. And okay, let me backtrack a second. It's Tuesday. On Sunday night I did my nails with this. I used my favorite base coat, which is the Revlon Color Stay base coat, which is amazing. And this, and of course you can't really use a top coat if you want the matte effect, so I just left it. It did dry quickly, which I was pleased with. By the end of yesterday, it looked like garbage on the ends, so I just kind of did another coat on top before I went to bed. And you can see the ends are kind of chipping already, and I have done absolutely nothing today other than wash my face and put curlers in my hair. That's crazy. So I'm kind of going to give this a big thumbs down, and I don't do that very often. So hopefully that's saying something. It is pretty. The effect is different. I've never been someone who was drawn to that look, but I thought it's fall, it's different, it might be kind of fun. I like the way it looks, sort of, but I don't like that it's so high maintenance. High maintenance and nails and me don't work. I have a lot of children. I'm washing dishes all day, laundry, vacuuming, homeschooling, pencil sharpening, you name it. We are busy, and you see my brush routine here, cleaning the brushes. So, I'm constantly doing things with my hands. I'm not a huge manicure girl. I've tried to get better because I do feel like it looks a little more professional when I'm working with clients and things like that. But overall, I don't like that. Maybe it's all mattes are like that. I have no idea. But I have some other fall colors coming up I'm going to show you that I'm excited about. And yeah, so I hope everyone's doing really well. And let me know if you have any other requests. I hope that was helpful about how I clean the brushes. It's so very simple and sanitary. And sanitary to me is really huge. I do have acne-prone skin, so I certainly don't want this to be carrying a bunch of germs and bacteria and spreading the acne and whatever. So every day, clean your brushes. The only exception to that rule I have is if I'm traveling, I might not clean the eye brushes beyond kind of wiping them off. Maybe that's not nice. Anyway, Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm also on Instagram and Twitter under the same name. And I'm on Facebook, so please stop by and like the page. I would really appreciate it. My Facebook is facebook.com/makeup by Jumana, Jumana. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.